All right, so I would do a day of power building-esque shoulder day. I also do triceps and a little bit of trap work on my shoulder day. For my build, I would say my shoulders are like a 5 out of 10. I don't know, they're not my strongest and they're not my weakest point. So I'm just gonna walk you through what I do, and I begin with military press. It's a kind of like compound shoulders. So like I said, I like doing military press as the compound movement of the day for shoulders. So that's why you see me go for like 2 reps, maybe 1 rep, 4 rep ranges. Just heavy weight to really try to push the muscle in terms of strength. And now we're gonna move on to like the bodybuilding aspect of it. I still go heavy, just to, I don't know, I just think going heavier just really just breaks the muscle down quicker, you know? I mean, if we were talking in terms of efficiency, I could grab 15s and do 30 reps of lateral raise and get pumped. But did I really challenge my muscle in terms of strength? I wouldn't say so. I think you really just have to push. I'm not saying go for a 1 rep max lateral raise, but you know, just challenge yourself. If you can rep the 30s each hand for solid form lateral raise, and you can do it for like 6 to 8, why not jump up to like the 40s, or if you're really feeling it, 45s? Because if you're trying to build strength in, okay, so say you're trying to build strength in your military barbell press, why wouldn't you try to build strength in your outer delt? Why wouldn't you try to build strength in your front delt or your rear delt? Anything that's involved in the compound movement, why would you not also try to build strength in that muscle? Some people don't train for strength, that's fine. Everybody's got a different goal in the gym, so if you're gonna compete with someone, you know, just make sure that you know in your head that they might not be training for the same thing you're training for. That was a bit of a hurdle for me to understand for a while. I don't have to try to outlift everybody, you know, but I think it is healthy if you can have a positive rivalry, competitiveness to want to do better than someone else. I think that's just, you know, a part of being in here, is not only challenging yourself, but challenging others, because you might have the mindset of, oh, I need to outlift that guy or that girl, but someone else might be looking at you thinking, oh, I need to outlift him or her, you know, etc. Anyway, I'm moving on to the lateral raises, front raises, and rear delt fly. So just looking in the mirror and dude, these socks are not doing my calves any justice right now. I look like a runner. I look like I have runner's legs. Where's the calf, bro? Fucking. For my shoulder routine, pretty decent, I would say. I do a few drop sets that I don't record just because it's repetitive and try to keep it entertaining as possible. Moving on to triceps, the first one is going to be with the Smith here. We do a cross cable extension. I've heard them called katanas, whatever, but it's just a tricep extension. It's nothing special except that you're going across your body. Plate loaded Joe Weider here. It's a bit of a setup. I had to make this to really make it effective. When I get up, these cables aren't quite long enough if I stand, so I have to be on top of this. For triceps, I used to do a lot of skull crusher movements, but got really bad tendonitis in my right elbow, and it was really bothering my bench. So I started to focus a little bit more on cable work a few months ago, and it's been okay. I still don't get the rush of like, oh heck yeah, I just did a really heavy skull crusher, but you know, just try to go as heavy as possible for constructive reps on this, and can't really go wrong. I've seen a few studies where they say cables are more effective for tricep development anyway, so.
Before that happens, I need you to hear me out. I have a younger brother named Senjuro. Please tell him to follow his heart. He'll walk down the path he feels is right. And tell my father that I want him to look after himself.
So we're gonna do rope, tricep, push down. When I use the rope, I try to focus on the full extend of the tricep, and I feel like when I get down here, it's flexed, but if I flex my wrist just a little bit more, I can feel a really tight flex in here. So you'll see me, hopefully, my goal is to get down here and then flex the wrist outwards, just to get that little bit of extra flex and tension on the tricep. So I'll show you how to do these.
Flame breathing. Esoteric art! Set your heart ablaze. Overcome your limits. I am the Flame Hashira, Kyojuro Rengoku! Ninth form, Rengoku!
Excuse me. I like to superset these with, so I start with regular tricep extension, except this time I'm not focusing on going out, I'm focusing on going straight down in hopes that I'm hitting the different head of the tricep. And then after I squeeze what I can out of straight downs, I like to get like right up on it. And it's kind of like a dip, but cable from the top with your triceps only. And I just like to kind of squeeze the tricep like that. It's a bit of an awkward movement, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
Regardless of what is said to the contrary, he is a rightful member of the Demon Slayer Corps. So hold your head high. If you are feeling disheartened, that you are somehow not enough, set your heart ablaze.
Traps. Gonna do some barbell shrugs. Pretty plain and simple. Grab the bar, belt shoulder width, maybe closer. I always feel a little bit better when I go just a tiny bit closer than shoulder width. And just try to squeeze at the top a lot. And traps, you know, to be honest, the most I ever feel my traps getting sore is from deadlifts. So I mostly just do this for blood flow and recovery and just to say I hit them. So here we go. Last thing we're gonna do for traps today, sometimes I do a little more, but today we're gonna finish with the rope face pull. I like getting down on one knee and just getting a little bit more of tension, I feel like. A little bit better of a flex of my traps and a little bit of rear delt. But this is probably my favorite trap movement. Of course, I like doing heavy shit. So I like to do heavy barbell stuff, like shrugs or heavy dumbbell shrugs.